need to get home. I need to get home. How will I go?
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Darren, otherwise known as Sparky. My nan is called Sheila and she is an arm wrestler from Ukraine and she was the under 21 champion. But apart from that, let's go straight into the video. So this is a Zero to Heroes series and basically the concept is I start from the lowest rated centre back. I currently have no boosts and I just play with people from the VFL or people from YouTube and play some games and just I progress as a centre back, I guess, and just go through my journey up to, I guess, max rating. So that is the plan, that is the thing we're going with, and we are straight into the first game. So we are playing a VFL team. I can't remember who it was, it might have been VFL Barcelona perhaps, and we go 1-0 up within the first few minutes, and it was a great little bit of play to set up a nice early easy goal. And now we go straight into here. They're doing some quite a good attacking team. They were carving us open a few times, and that's probably down to the fact we changed formation. We tried a 3-5-2 and then a few people lagged out, which caused a few problems with positioning problems. So yeah, basically we just kind of dealt with it and had to play on. So yeah, my player probably wasn't the best in his best form of his life. He was had a few sort of derp moments of just he would anticipate it, so the player runs automatically to the ball. You know how the game makes you do it anyway, and he'd run towards it and then completely just run away from it when he gets to it. Like he would just like step over it and just keep running. So yeah, that was fun to deal with. But apart from that, things went quite well, I'd say, and had a good set of players. Now here we go, showing you some really good tackles from my teammates. Like this, I said this game was probably a bit of a dud for me in general as a defender. I didn't really do a lot, but people basically made up for me and did some really good slide tackles. And our attacking player is always awesome to watch. We've got JB and Oliver Livo up front. But yeah, anyway, straight back into the play. So pinball in the area, you know how it goes. Pinball, you can't clear it. You keep trying to clear it and it comes straight back at you. And they eventually put them across in here. Someone blocks off the line, great clearance there, and then eventually they score a really good volley, and unfortunately De Gea in goal had kind of no chance of getting to that. It was a really good finish, and players are kind of recovering from the first chance, so no one was really ready for the second attempts there. But anyway, that was 1-1, so we knew we had to kind of get going again, see if we can create some more chances, because they were doing really well in defence. Unlucky there from Sakshi from the corner, but we go again. This is pretty much the only thing I can really show you from my point of view. Like I made 1 or 2 interceptions in the passing, but other than that the play basically just passed me by and I couldn't really get involved to do anything. Usually I don't mind not getting involved, but in this occasion it was probably for all the wrong reasons. But yeah, it happens, so we just deal with it. Again, just trying to put pressure on them. Eventually I actually got a tackle, and yeah, like I said, very rare. I ended up playing the ball quite nicely out to the wing. Didn't panic and just press B for once in my life, I guess. I'm going to quickly go off course a little bit here, but if you didn't know, recently in the VFL I actually got the Ballon d'Or as a defender, which for me is really awesome. It's the first time I've got it. I've been shortlisted I think 2 other times. This is my 3rd attempt at getting it, and yeah, I'm obviously really happy to actually win that. That's the most prestigious thing you can win as an individual player. I've always wanted to win that as defender. So yeah, so if you voted for me and you're watching this, thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. And my stats at the end, I believe, were 22 games played, 17 clean sheets in all competitions. So yeah, I'm happy from a personal level. Obviously, as a team, we didn't quite do well as planned. We got to the final, obviously, and lost that. Super Cup we did quite well in, but lost to a better team. And obviously in the league, we lost some goal difference, I think it was, or something, or a point, or something ridiculous. But anyway, enough of that. That is obviously for my pro in the VFL, which should be starting again soon. I've got the last bit of the international games coming up. Well, maybe tomorrow. I've got a world domination episode maybe tomorrow. But anyway, enough of being slightly derailing myself from the actual concept of the video. We're going straight back into here. My tackling there was absolutely pathetic, like a cat on steroids, and eventually we get the ball clear. JB here, little ball roll and bang, pops it in, and that is something I really encourage people to do. It's just shoot from outside the area. You don't always have to pass your way into the back of the net. If you shoot, it makes it just tough for the keeper. He's got to keep him guessing. It just keeps him guessing. That's my general consensus I'm trying to get out there. Anyway, again, like I said there, I just completely miss the ball and run into him. It kind of stops the play, so it works, but it's just not really what I was planning to do. And yeah, I think maybe he's just a bit slow to react due to the actual reactions and something like that. And yeah, there is my attacking threat I have at corners, which is pretty much non-existent. I wasn't really expecting it to come all the way through to me, so by that time I was pretty much pressing B just as a panicky sort of B option. And, that's what I do. I just press B in the box and hope for the best in that situation, and that's not the best thing to do. And I missed pretty much a sitter. So we get Shrek in here. Again, I get a really good side tackle, I thought, but it bounces straight back at her feet. Story of the day is that things just aren't working out for me in general at centre back, and luckily for us that it goes wide. Again, we go down the other end. JB, I think, is on the ball. He's just diving himself through challenges, and then Oliver Livo there with an awesome little skilled finish. I don't know what it'd be called. The fancy finish probably be better to call it. And keeper was really unlucky, but at the end of the day, JB's, I guess, just kept running through him, just worked ridiculously well, opened up a chance, and we got another goal. And this was actually, I think it was VFL Getafe. Again, a really good looking team going forward. We're causing a lot of problems within our box, but like we do, we just get bodies in the way and just clear our lines, and that's how we do it. Again, a nice little block to a challenge there. And yeah, that was really probably my best moment of the actual free game bit we played. But we go up the other end, get the 3-0 lead, so by that time it's kind of game, set and match. And I believe this still means we are unbeaten in general as a club. So for me personally, if I can keep this club going with a good record, even better. If we can get Division 1, even better. It'll challenge me as a centre back even more, and I'll have to adapt myself a lot better to the better strikers. Well, we're playing VFL players, so obviously it's challenging as it is, if you know what I mean. But in the past, we played like Division 10, Division 9 teams, and they obviously haven't been of quite the same standard. So anyway, we go and get a penalty down the other end. There was a bit of miscommunication on who was going to take it. It was given to me, and by the time it was given to me, I didn't think there was enough time for me to change to the actual person who won it. So I took my captain's role and just took the penalty. And so it's probably a little bit sad that my only goals have come from penalties. Sorry, throat's blocking up. And not from corners itself. Again, I'm not the most attacking threat from a corner. Being 5'11" probably isn't the most suitable thing for me. I am thinking of changing my height. I'm not too sure what yet, maybe 6 foot or 6'1", but I'm going to experiment and see what works best for me and just go with that, just so I can get a few more goals, maybe a few more assists, just see what happens. And I've obviously just got to keep getting better. Here we go, and just intercept a pass there, which is obviously quite handy. And yeah, 4-0 win, which is always very nice. +1 reactions, which is fantastic, as I really have been suffering. And that's my stats, 100% passing, which is always a bonus. If you can play the ball out from the back, that is awesome, not panic. And we go into the third and final game. We've got a few extra people come in. We've got the left back field, I think he was there already. Forward, he jumped into the centre mid. We've got Menez at cam, JB and Oliver Livo still at striking role, De Gea and goal, and we had Suchi centre back, sorry. And then a really good fancy finish there again. We just bring them out in full force now. It's just swag everywhere. And yeah, I use the word swag, so that's my life in a nutshell. And we go, yeah, so again, nice early-ish goal, 10 minutes into the game. This team wasn't quite of the same calibre as the last two, it's got to be said. And you can really kind of tell the difference. But again, we get another goal through, breaking through, and it was a great finish. I thought he was going to pass it personally, but he ends up sneaking it just before the keeper wipes them out. Again, they come down the other end, and they were literally just taking long shots, so we were getting a little bit frustrated at the back, because all we could do is just literally just try and run out to them and get that deflection, get the block, and just get something, because otherwise it's just flying over the bar. But anyway, I get the ball at the other end. Somehow I think that's from a corner, and they take me out, and they get a red card. So 2-0 down, 10 men. Things obviously aren't going well for them, and you can pretty much see what's going to come up in the next few clips. I think it's this next clip. It's not going to end well for them, and it's half time, and they do what every team does. They quit. They just go. So it's a free win, and my rating, I can't see it, my screen is still blurry, but it's still pretty high. I want to get it better, obviously, and we'll work on that for the next episode. But I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I'll bring out another video tomorrow, and yeah, please like, comment, do whatever you want. Just please keep doing what you're doing, 'cause it's awesome and I appreciate it loads. Take care guys, see you there, bye.